Action!
Welcome to Tonkin Mazda. My name is Daniel Stiefel, and this is the all-new 2014 Mazda 3. You follow me up here to the front, Jim. You'll notice right away the 2014 Mazda 3 completely redesigned. A very bold, aggressive, sporty look to it. All inspired by Mazda's Kodo design, which actually Kodo in Japanese means soul of motion. Everything from the 5-point grille here to the bi-xenon headlights. This here is the Grand Touring model with the 2.5 liter Skyactiv G engine in it. It's at 84 horsepower, 185 foot-pounds of torque. Standard on the Grand Touring models, you have your fog lights down here. And if you follow me, Jim, around here to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice that Kodo design carried down the side of the car here. Your standard on the Grand Touring model, your 18-inch alloy wheels. Coming up here to the driver's side door here, you'll notice we have Mazda's advanced keyless entry system. You'll see I have the key right here. So not your standard key. This key actually can stay in your pocket all the time. So right now the key's in my pocket. When you come up to the car, push this button right here, locks the doors when you leave, come back, push it again, unlocks the doors, and you can hop on inside the car. You'll notice if you take a look in the car here, Mazda really simplified the dash of the car up there, kind of putting all your controls, your temperature controls kind of down below there. Your CD player, you'll notice when we hop in there in a second, it's kind of down there out of the way, and everything kind of in your Mazda infotainment center up top there, your touchscreen display with your navigation and all that. If you want, actually, you can hop in the passenger side over here, Jim, and I'll hop in here and we'll kind of go over some of the interior features of the car. Alright, Jim, when we get in the car here, you'll notice the key is still in my pocket. All you got to do to start the car up is just put your foot on the brake, push this button right here, and the car starts right up. So in this model here, the Sport Grand Touring, let's turn the stereo down a little bit. You notice in the Grand Touring model has the Bose surround sound system, center point surround sound system. A very good quality audio in here. Your navigation touchscreen display up here, as I was telling you about earlier, has your navigation, your stereo, and everything right up here. You got your dual zone climate control down here for your passenger. If your passenger wants to be a little warmer than you, you can set both of those individually there. Right up above that here, you'll notice heated front seats for both the front seats with the 3 intensity levels there. You got high, medium, and low, and then completely off. Over here on the steering wheel, you'll notice the leather wrap steering wheel. All your Bluetooth controls on the steering wheel over here. Audio controls right up top here. Your radar cruise control, which actually sets your distance between the car in front of you. If the car in front of you slows down, it'll actually slow your car down as well. The steering wheel, both tilt as well as telescoping to get it just right where you need it to be. This here has a Skyactiv automatic transmission in it. You'll notice right here in the shifter. It is an automatic, but it also gives you that manual mode there. It gives you the option to shift through the gears if it was a manual. You got your commander knob here, which controls your whole navigation system up here. You got your audio button there for your stereo. There's back to your navigation there again. This vehicle right here is equipped with a backup camera. Every time you switch into reverse, you'll notice right there, it pops up on that screen nice big so you can see what you're backing up to. This vehicle as well also has your blind spot monitoring system, which you can kind of see it here inside the door here, or right inside the mirror here actually. When you're driving, if somebody is in your blind spot, there's actually going to be a little light that shows up there, just kind of letting you know that somebody's there. And if you actually turned your blinker on, indicating that you wanted to turn into that lane, there will actually be a little tone. It'll actually beep at you, let you know that somebody's there, make sure that you know. And actually all those systems there, you can actually turn them off. There are buttons over here to the left of the steering wheel up on the dash to turn that off. Yeah, let's see, what else do we got here? On the Grand Touring model here, the 2.5 liter, you do have your paddle shifters up here as well to shift through your gears. as well as on the Grand Touring, you do have your heads-up display right up here, which actually is going to display your speed as well as turn-by-turn navigation, your directions. You can have it right up there. That way it keeps your eyes focused up on the road. You don't have to look down on your dash, and you can keep your eyes up on the road, see where you're going. Alright, well, let's head back out and let's take a look at the back. Now, Jim, I know you're going to like this. You say you like to golf and fish. Plenty of room back here in the trunk. Throw your golf clubs. This little cargo cover right here just pops right out. Pops right out like that. You can throw bigger stuff in there. But you do have a 60-40 split rear seat there. So if you wanted to fold down one side, there's a button right up here that you just push. Folds that right down. You can stick your fishing poles inside there, your golf clubs, and still have enough space for a couple passengers over here on this side. You notice that backup camera I told you about earlier is located right back here. Let's head over to the passenger side here. So again, this vehicle here gets 31 combined miles per gallon. That's both highway and city. I know you said that you were also wanting to take a look at the Elantra and the Volkswagen Jetta as well. And this actually, gas mileage-wise, beats out both of those there. The Grand Touring model here does come with your sunroof tilt, as well as a full slide sunroof there. This vehicle here, one of the very cool things, if you actually come take a look up here, you'll notice all these sensors up here in the windshield. Now, all those sensors up there are for your automatic windshield wipers, your automatic high beams. And this car here actually has something pretty cool called the Smart City Brake Support. And what that is actually going to do, this vehicle here actually senses a car stop in front of you. And if it senses that you're going to run into that car, it will actually apply brake force if no driver action is taken, and it will actually bring the car to a stop or at least dampen the hit there. Up again at the headlights up here, you'll notice those bi-xenon headlights I was telling you about. Difference between those and your standard halogen headlights, they actually shine 5 times brighter and they last 5 times longer than your standard halogen headlights. Therefore, saving you money. You don't have to buy bulbs quite as often. This vehicle here is actually equipped with the adaptive front lighting system, and what that is you'll notice these bulbs here. As you turn, if you're going around a curvy road, coming back from a fishing trip or something like that, these lights will actually turn and shine around your corner. That will give you a little bit better visibility there when you're going around those winding mountain turns. All right, Jim, well, that is the 2014 Mazda 3 Grand Touring. And again, Jim, like I was telling you about, I know you said you were going to take a look at the Elantra as well as the Jetta here. And I just wanted to show you, I pulled up a comparison here, between the three vehicles there. I wanted to show you, the Mazda 3 with the 2.5 liter, just like this one here, 185 horsepower, 184 horsepower, sorry, 185 foot-pounds of torque compared to the 148 horsepower of the Elantra and 170 of the Jetta. Giving you more horsepower, giving you more torque, still getting better gas mileage than both of those vehicles there.